Hello everyone, welcome to ACE Online. So lakhs of students throughout the country are going to appear for the SSC JE examination 2025. So for the benefit of students, and we ACE Online conducted a free mega mock test. So in this video, we are going to explain a key and also a detailed solutions for this free mega mock test. Okay, and we are going to discuss about that paper on nothing but called the general awareness. Okay, so I'm going to start with the Indian polity subject followed by other subjects with other honorable faculty members. Let's start it. So which are the following incorrectly matched committees and their heads? So it is about the, while preparation of constitution and they appointed so many committees, right? So left side that committees was given and right side heads were given, and you have to identify which one is incorrectly matched. Let's check. So flag committee, Rajendra Prasad. Provincial Constitution, Jawaharlal Nehru. Functions of Constituent Assembly, B.N. Rao. Credential Committee, Venugopala Swamy. So which one is wrongly, incorrectly matched? Flag Committee is right, Provincial is right, Functions of Constituent Assembly wrong, and Credential also wrong. So the answer is 3 and 4. Okay. Sir, why it is wrong, sir? Because B.N. Rao is a constitutional advisor, not the head of the functions of the Constituent Assembly. So G.V. Mavalankar. So G.V. Mavalankar was the head of the functions of Constituent Assembly. And Credential Committee, not Venugopala Swamy, Alladi Krishna Swamy. Alladi Krishna Swamy was the head. So 3, 4, the answer is A. Next question. I want to give some information because repeatedly they are asking question. Drafting Committee, the chairman was B.R. Ambedkar. Next, Babu Andhra Prasad, head of these committees. Okay. Jawaharlal Nehru, head of these committees. Vallabhbhai Patel, head of these committees. And Alladi Krishna Swamy, Iyer Credential Committee. Pattabi Sitaram, House Committee. K. Munshi, Order of Business. G.V. Mavalankar, Functions of Constituent Assembly. And G.V. Mavalankar was the first Lok Sabha Speaker also. You know that. Some other committees also there. Please go through it. Next question. Arrange the following events in chronological order. Arrange the following events in chronological order. So if you want to put these statements in chronological order, you should know when the event was happened. That means the date or month or year you have to know. So let's see. PM Attlee statement, interim government formation, approval of object resolution by Constituent Assembly, formation of drafting committee, adoption of national flag. And your options are here. Let's see. PM Attlee statement and February 20, 1947. You know that the PM, the new elected Prime Minister of England, and on this day announced that we are going to leave India by 1948 June. An interim government formation was happened September 1946. You know that July-August elections would happen for Constituent Assembly, and in the month of September, the interim government was formed with Indians. Next, approval of object resolution by Constituent Assembly. So, object resolution was introduced by Nehru December 13, 1946, but is approved by Constituent Assembly January 1947. That is the difference. Formation of Drafting Committee. August 29th, 1947. Adoption of national flag July 22nd, 1947. So, if you see that, and out of all the options, one option is 1946. That will be the first. That means 2. The next January, it is 3. Okay, I will write here. So, second option because 1946. And this first option February, this third option is January. This will be the first 2, 3. The next February 1. The next July 5. The next August 4. 2, 3, 1, 5, 4. 2, 3, 1, 5, 4 is the right answer. That's it. Okay, which of the following is a constitutional authority? That means it is mentioned in the constitution. So Central Vigilance Commission, nothing but CVC, Central Bureau of Investigation CBI, Lokpal, and Linguistic Minority Commission. So which one is mentioned in the constitution? The right answer is the D, the Linguistic Minority Commission. So because it is mentioned in the constitution, Article 350B, talking about Linguistic Minority Commission. Okay, and remaining thing, so these are not mentioned in the constitution. Maybe it is set up by an act. So any organization which is set up by act, we call it as a statutory body. Anything mentioned in the constitution or through constitution is called as a constitutional body. Is it clear? So Central Vigilance Commission is a statutory body because in 2003 the act was passed. And Lokpal, if you talk about Lokpal, 2023 the Lokpal Lokayukta Act was passed. And Central Bureau of Investigation It is managed through Delhi Police Special Establishment Act. It was created through a resolution by Minister of Home Affairs. So recently these three organizations in news, please go through it. CBC, Lokpal, CBI, three are related to, corruption, all these things. But little bit some confusion. Remember that Central Vigilance Commission, so this organization bring transparency and prevent corruption. Okay, it is not investigative agency, it is a monitoring agency only. Okay, it is not investigative agency. And 1964 the CVs was set up. 2003 the act was passed and appointed by President of India. Okay, right. Next to CBI, Central Bureau of Investigation. It was set up during the British time, 1944 Special Police Establishment Act, and CBI will go through as per rules and regulations mentioned in the 1946 Delhi Police Establishment Act, and officially CBI was set up 1963 through a resolution under Minister of Home Affairs. The director of CBI will be appointed by with a high profile committee and includes the Prime Minister, Leader of Opposition, CJR or any judges suggested by CJI. Okay, clear. Next, and come to Lokpal, central level Lokpal, state level Lokayukta will be there, and these organizations and will go and investigate regarding corruption at that high level people also. That includes even Prime Minister also. That is called Lokpal. So the act was passed in 2013, and the committee who is going to appoint the chairman of this committee includes the Prime Minister, the Speaker, Leader of Opposition, CJ or any judges suggested by CJ or any jurist. The chairman, the Lokpal will have one chairman and 8 members. Tenure will be 5 years and maybe maximum 70 years, and of course removed by President of India with something inquiry by Supreme Court. Okay, so here I wrote as a 2023, but actually it is the 2013. Okay, by which of the following amendment National Commission for BC was given constitutional status? So 4 amendments were given. I know frequently they are asking questions on amendments. So 100th Amendment, 101st Amendment, 102nd Amendment and 103 Amendment. Is it clear? So the answer is the 102nd Amendment. 100th Amendment is related to India, Bangladesh. It is related to India, Bangladesh. 101st Amendment, everyone knows that GST. And 102nd is related to BC. And 103 about EWS. The maximum 10% reservation was given to economically weaker section, which amended Article 15 and Article 16. And what about 104, 105, 106? Try to make a comment. Okay. Next, which of the following statement is false about Vice President of India? The question is about the false. 4 options are given. Let's check. So elected by both of the House of the Parliament. Okay. Submit resignation to President. He is ex officio chairman of Rajya Sabha. Recently CP Radhakrishna elected as the 16th Vice President. Which one is the wrong one? Okay. Right. So you can identify very easily. The answer is D, because he is not 16th, he is the 15th Vice President of India. Yes, he is elected by both of the houses. If you see the election of the Vice President, okay, the Vice President is elected by Lok Sabha as well as the Rajya Sabha. Yes, Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. Okay, and in Lok Sabha elected members will be there. In Rajya Sabha elected members will be there and nominated members will be there. So regarding Vice President election, both elected and nominated members will participate in the Vice President election. Okay, but when you talk about President of India election, only elected members will be participated. And in presidential election, MLAs also can participate. But in Vice President election, MLAs cannot be participated. So Vice President can be elected by only Parliament, but President can be elected by both Parliament as well as the State Assembly MLAs. And here both elected are nominated, here only elected. And you know that during presidential election, the vote vote value is just different from MLA to MLA. And here regarding Vice President election, the vote value is only 1 only. Okay, just go through it. Okay, next. Okay, so these are the questions which are related to Indian polity. Thank you.
Hello guys, Jai Hind. Welcome to S Online. In this particular video, we will see the total important MCQ of history background. Let's see the first question. In which of the following Harappan site assembly hall was found? 4 options are here. Dholavira, Banavali, Mohenjo-daro and Lothal. Correct option is option C, Mohenjo-daro. Mohenjo-daro is the site where assembly hall was found. Okay. Mohenjo-daro was also known as Mound of Dead. mound of dead, and it was discovered by Rakhal Das Banerjee. Rakhal Das Banerjee, 1922. The site was expanded in Sindh province of Pakistan. Okay, so this is the detail. Let's see the assembly hall image and the other detail. This is the image. The assembly hall was found in Harappan site of Mohenjo-daro. This large pillared hall was approximately 90 feet square and contained 20 pillars made of burnt bricks. So correct option is option C, Mohenjo-daro. Let's see the next question. Which of the following incorrectly matched? Here 4 options are with their books and writer. Indica Megasthenes, Ratnavali Kalidas, Kirarturjiniya Bharavi, and Kathasarit Sagar Somadeva. Incorrectly matched is option B. It is wrongly matched. Ratnavali, you have to know Harsvardhan. Harsvardhana wrote the book Ratnavali. You have to know a trick, T N R. P for passenger numerical record, but you have to know Priyadarsika. Nagananda and Ratnavali. The important books written by Harsvardhana. Okay, in 7th century. Indica book written by Greek ambassador or scholar named Megasthenes. Yes, it is correct. And in this particular book, Megasthenes wrote the importance of Maurya Empire and their historical life, their political life, social life, and etc. Kirarturjuniya, written by Bharavi. Yes, it is the important book of Sanskrit, and out of the 6 Sanskrit Mahakavyas. Kathasarit Sagar, written by Somadeva. Yes, Kashmir ruler. So incorrectly matched, that means option B is the correct option according to this question. Let's see the next question. Chittagong conspiracy case was an event orchestrated by 4 options are here: Surya Sen, Veer Savarkar, Aurobindo Ghosh, and Khudiram Bose. Correct option is option A. Surya Sen. Chittagong conspiracy case. It was also known as important Chittagong armored case. Okay, and Surya Sen is related with this important armored case or raid. It was took place on 18th of April 1930. So correct option is Surya Sen, and he was also known as Master Da. Da, that means Dada, that means big brother. Okay. Veer Savarkar was the first person who got Kala Pani, and Aurobindo Ghosh related with most important Alipur bomb case. Khudiram Bose, Muzaffarpur conspiracy. Okay, so the correct option is option A, Surya Sen. Let's see the detail. The aim of the raid was to seize weapons from the police and auxiliary force armories. So destroy communication system like the telegraph and railway lines and declare a provisional revolutionary government. So the correct option is option A, Surya Sen, Master Da. Next question. The Khajuraho temple were built by which of the following one? 4 options: Chalukya dynasty, Chandela dynasty, Chauhan dynasty, and Paramar dynasty. Correct option is option Chandela dynasty. Khajuraho temple were built by Chandela dynasty. Let's see the detail. Built between 1950 to 1050 CE by the Chandela dynasty, the Khajuraho temple are one of the most important specimens of Indian art. It took almost 100 years for these sets of Hindu and Jain temples to take shape. Originally a collection of 85 temples, and number has come down to 25. It is located in the Chhatarpur district. You have to know the Chhatarpur district of Madhya Pradesh. Chhatarpur district of Madhya Pradesh. Khajuraho was also known as Khajurpura and Khajur Vahika. This is the image of Khajuraho temple, and it is also added in the list of UNESCO World Heritage Site. So the correct option is option B, Chandela dynasty, 950 to 1050 CE. Next question is, who was the founder of Indian National Congress, INC? Four options: A.O. Hume, Dadabhai Naoroji, Bal Gangadhar Tilak, Gopal Krishna Gokhale. Correct option is option A, A.O. Hume. He was an ICS, Indian Civil Servant, okay, and formed INC, Indian National Congress. The first conference 28 to 31 December took place on 28 to 31st December 1885. Where, sir? Bombay. Place is Bombay. Gokul Das Tejpal Sanskrit University. 72 delegates participated in the first conference, and W.C. Banerjee was the chairperson of the first conference. Okay, and Congress celebrates its birth anniversary, that means 28th of December every year. And let's see the another option. Dadabhai Naoroji is also known as the Grand Old Man of India. And the next one, Bal Gangadhar Tilak, is also known as extremist leader, Lal Bal Pal. Gopal Krishna Gokhale, moderate leader, and you have to know he was the political leader, political guru of Mahatma Gandhi ji. So the correct option is option A, A.O. Hume. A.O. Hume was the founder of the Indian National Congress, INC. Who was the Viceroy of India during the Quit India movement? Four options are here: Lord Mountbatten, Lord Linlithgow, Lord Irwin, Lord Curzon. Correct option is option B, Lord Linlithgow. Lord Linlithgow was the Viceroy of India during the Quit India movement. 8th of August 1942. You have to know the date. So let's see the all-time period of important options. Lord Linlithgow served as Viceroy from 1936 to 1944, overseeing the launch of the Quit India movement in 1942. And Mountbatten was the first and last, you have to know, first and last Viceroy of India after independence. Okay, India serving from 1947 to 1948 and was in charge of partition of India. Next is Lord Irwin was Viceroy from 1926 to 1931, presiding over events like the Gandhi-Irwin Pact and the first Round Table Conference. 1931 Gandhi-Irwin Pact. And next is Lord Curzon, served as Viceroy from 1899 to 1905 and is known for the partition of Bengal, East Bengal and West Bengal. So the correct option is option B, Lord Linlithgow. Lord Linlithgow was the Viceroy of India during Quit India movement. Do or die, karo ya maro. Slogan given by the Mahatma Gandhi ji. So these are the important questions of history.
Hello everyone, welcome to ACE Online. So in this video, we are going to see the answer key or mock test, mega mock test, answer key related to the general application, general studies. Okay, you might be aware that we have 50 questions and covering various subjects like current affairs, geography, and then polity, science and technology. So we are going to discuss the solutions for these 50 questions, right, in this video. So let's take up the questions without any delay. Firstly, which of the following is an example of intermediate good? This is from economy. Okay, this we discussed in the class also. Firstly, what is intermediate good? Intermediate good means those good which was produced is not directly consumed by the consumer and can be further used in the production of other good. That means you have produced one good, but that is not directly consumed by the people. Rather, it will be used in the further processing of producing some other good. For example, tire, rubber tire. So nobody directly will use a rubber tire. For playing kind of things can be done, but not economically. So this tire can be used in the manufacturing of the vehicle. So tire is the intermediary good. But they have given some other statement. Let's see. Sugar purchased by the household. Sugar purchased by the household will be directly consumed by the household. So this is not an intermediary good. This is a final good. A car purchased for the personal use. For personal use, obviously, it is purchased to consume only. So it's a final good. A smartphone bought by the customer. Again, it is a directly consumed as a final good. Cement used by the construction company. Cement, whatever used by the construction company, it's a good, but it is not directly consumed by the consumer. Rather, it is used to produce some other buildings, right? So this is the intermediary good which can be used further in the construction. So this is the intermediary good, D. Next, goods and service tax, which is the indirect tax, is primarily based on which of the following principles? So what is GST? It's a tax on any value addition. So if you produce anything, it will be taxed, right? So in every process of the production, it will be taxed. So basically, it's a value added tax. Progressive means with the increase of income, more tax is collected. Regression means with increase in income, less tax is collected. Custom duty means whatever the duty collected on the goods which are imported and exported. So basically, on the value addition, the tax is collected. Next one. Okay, there is some numerical question related to economy. If the basic price of a product is 500, so basic price is 500. Okay, product taxes is 50. Then and subsidies, basically product subsidies is 20. Then they are asking the market price. So let's know the relation which we discussed in the class also. Market price is equal to basic price plus taxes, product taxes, basically product taxes minus product subsidies. This is the relationship. Now what they asked about the market price. What is the basic price? 500. Taxes 50, subsidies 20. So 550 minus 20, that is equal to 530. 530. A is the answer. Next one, Mercury surface. This is from geography. Mercury's surface temperature varies widely. Varies widely means in the daytime it will be high 300 degree and in the night time it will be minus 200, minus 300. So what is the reason they are asking? Because it has a thick atmosphere. Wrong. Mercury does not have atmosphere like Earth, which absorb heat and makes normal temperature in the night, and in daytime also it won't. It has Earth's atmosphere has a ozone layer which reduces the heat. So Mercury does not have atmosphere, so direct sunlight in the daytime, and night time there is no face of sun, so it will be cold. It is a recent civil service exam question also. It has a no atmosphere to retain the heat. So this is the option. Next one, for every 15 degree east from Greenwich meridian, the local time is. So This is a longitudinal question, longitude based question. So Greenwich is a 0-degree longitude, and sun rises always in the east, and earth rotates around itself 360 degrees rotation for every 24 hours. For every 24 hours it is rotating 360 degrees. That means for 1 hour 15 degrees it is moving. For 1 hour, for 360 degree 24 hours, for 1 hour 15 degrees, and they are asking eastwards, that means sunrise is in the east. So when the moves, that means for every 15 degrees movement of earth, 1 hour is advanced. So answer is B, advanced by 1 hour. This is the correct answer. Next, what is physiological density? Physiological density means agriculture land available total population. So total population is divided by agriculture land which is used to produce the goods. So let's check the answers. Total workers divided by net area. Total cultivators, no. Total population divided by net cultivated area, that means agriculture. So correct. So answer again is B. Next, which among the following is not a tributary of Brahmaputra river? Brahmaputra river emerges into India as a, after Erlang Sangpo in northeast, it emerges as a Brahmaputra. So Lohit is a tributary of Brahmaputra, Kemang is a tributary of Brahmaputra, Subansari is a tributary of Brahmaputra, Mahananda is a tributary of Ganga. So D is the answer. They are asking not a tributary. Next one, which of the following statements correctly describes the reversal of winds in India? So if you see reversal of winds in India, we discussed in this also. Southwest monsoon, trade winds becomes southwest in the northern hemisphere. They enter into Indian mainland, right? And then in the September, they get reversed after the trade winds returned back. This is called as a northeast monsoon. Southwest monsoon from the June, July, August. From September, it becomes northeast monsoon. So what they are asking, during winter, winds blow from southwest to northeast. Wrong. From northeast to southwest. During summer, winds blow from northeast to southwest. So during the summer, winds from northeast to southwest, correct. Northeast winds, right? Basically after the summer, they said during summer it's fine. So this is correct. During summer, moist winds blow from southwest to northeast due to low pressure over land. From southwest to northeast, no, this is wrong. The direction of winds remain constant, no. So basically northeast monsoon they have asked. It's nothing but B. Next one, which of the following mineral is mainly found in Dharwar? Dharwar system. Dharwar is mainly found in the southwest. In this region, copper is the main dominant. Here we have eastern part coal, other elements, right? Iron ore, but here we have copper. So basically, copper is the main mineral found in the Dharwar region, southwest region, Karnataka region. Next, some current affairs, done with the geography. What is the theme of World Social Media Day 2025? Very fact, we have given in our magazine also, monthly magazine, please download from all the website. So empowering voices and building communities is the theme of World Social Media Day 2025. Next one, very important question, I think this is a very popular one. Where is the National Turmeric Board headquarters inaugurated by Home Minister Amit Shah? So this is inaugurated in Nizamabad, Telangana, because Telangana is the largest producer of turmeric, right? So that is B. Next one, Indonesia joined BRICS as a full-time member during 17th summit held in. So they are saying BRICS 17th summit happened in which country? Recently our Prime Minister also visited this country, Rio de Janeiro, that is the capital city of Brazil. Next one, which country awarded our Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji the Order of the Most Ancient Well-Wished Mirabilis? So this is the highest civilian award, like how we have a Bharat Ratna. This is the highest civilian award given by Namibia. So answer is A. Next one, What is the India's new rank in Hanley Passport Index 2025? Japan topped it. That means how easily the passport is allowed in different countries. India rank slipped to 85. Very common fact. Next, which Indian airport ranked 9th in Travel Plus Leisure World's Best Awards 2025? So, one of the Indian airports was in top 10. That is Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj International Airport in Mumbai. So, answer is B. Next, which Indian state inaugurated the first Astro-Tourism Festival? Astronomy related tourism festival. This was celebrated in Ladakh in Union Territory. Okay, very factual question. Next, which Indian cricket's portrait was unveiled at the MCC Museum in Lord's, London recently? This is for Sachin Tendulkar. So, very important question. So, that is about the current affairs. Now, let's see about the science and technology. There is a question on vitamins. So, vitamins, you know, fat soluble and water soluble vitamins, right? A, D, E, K, all this, are fat soluble, and B, C, all these are water soluble anyway. But they have asked about the deficiency diseases. Rickets caused due to deficiency of vitamin D. So, D should be 4. We can eliminate one option. Then scurvy is deficiency due to vitamin C. So, we can C3 we should have. So, 2 options can be eliminated. We got the answer. A2, that is night blindness, is due to vitamin A deficiency. B3 deficiency causes pellagra. So, answer is A. Next one, match the disease with causative agent. So, they gave bacteria, virus, fungi, and they asked 2-3 diseases are there, right? So, let's see. There are 2-3 diseases mentioned related to this. Tuberculosis is caused by bacteria. So, it can be A, 1 or 3. Okay, let's check. Then, cholera is also caused by bacteria. So, A should be 1 or 3. So, 3 is not there. Easily eliminated. A should be 1 or 3 and C should be 1 or 3. So, A already got 1. So, C got 3. So, this is correct. And B2, dengue is caused by virus. Rabies is also caused by virus, that is 4. So, D4. This is correct. So, somewhat complex, but anyway, it's very basic question. So, try to answer this. D. Next one. Which one is the practice of establishing and managing individual trees generally for amenity purpose, that means beautification? So, it is called as a arboriculture. Viniculture is to cultivate grapes for wine, floriculture is for flowers, silviculture is for forest. So, basically it's a arboriculture, right? Next one, what is the botanical name of mango? Magnifera indica. So, very simple question, scientific name, botanical name they have given, very easy question. So, next question, which of the following is a common name of natural admixture? So, basically it's a chemistry related. When we mix zinc carbonate and hydrous zinc silicate, we get calamine, right? Very important, not borax, benzol or chalk. So, we get the calamine, important question. Next one, identify the correct statement with respect to hypo solution. So, hypo is used where they are asking. It is used in photography, yes, for beautification and correction. It is used as a anti-color, yes, correct. It is used as antiseptic very rarely, but yes, we can take it, this also correct. It is used in making artificial silk, no, rayon and all is not through hypo. So, 4 we can eliminate. So, we got the answer. Answer is B. Next, the solutions having basic character from the following. So, basically it's acidic or basic they are asking, very simple question, let's see. Lemon juice acidic, washing soda is basic, milk of magnesia is also basic, coffee is acidic and vinegar is also acidic. So, they are asking the solutions having basic character, 2 and 3 correct. So, C is the answer. Next, some more very popular question, that is ore of aluminium is bauxite. A2, okay, we got only eliminate one option. Then ore of iron, it's magnetite. highest quality, magnetite and hematite. So basically B is 1, so we can eliminate 1. Ore of copper, okay, we'll check. Ore of zinc, very popular one, philosopher's wool, right? And then ore of copper is malachite. So answer is C4, D3. Answer is B. Okay. Ore of zinc 3. Okay. D is 3. Right. Next, read the following statements. Okay. In stratosphere, which is in the second layer of atmosphere, chlorine atoms are released from carbon fluorocarbons molecules by the action of ultraviolet rays. Correct. So that is correct. Chlorine atoms are released. And then we got UVA, B, C. UVA basically it's a skin and it damages the skin, right? And B damages DNA and mutations, right? So let's see, UVA rays damage DNA. No, it is a B, right? So this is a wrong statement. B does this DNA and induction mutation. UVB rays causes aging of skin and damage skills. Yes, A also does, but B also have this effect. So this is correct both for A and B, but they gave for B, so this statement is correct. UVC rays cause inflammation of cornea called snow blindness. No. This is also caused by B, right? So this is also wrong. So answer is basically 1 and 3, that is C. Next, assertion reason type. Assertion, the rate of photosynthesis is more in red light, correct. It has more wavelength than blue light, correct. The energy content of red photons is more than blue photons. No, because blue has more frequency, so it has more energy. So A is correct, but R is wrong. So answer is C. Next, when light travels from air to water, so that means there is a medium change. Which of the following does not change? Does not does. So basically, what does when light changes its medium? It changes speed or velocity and wavelength, and frequency does not change. So they asked does not change. So answer is C. Frequency only gets changed. Does not change. The wavelength and the speed changes. Next, an electric motor converts electrical energy into mechanical energy. That's correct. So electric motor converts this electric energy, whatever we have given, into mechanical energy. This is correct. Electrical motor works on the principle of mutual induction. No, it works on the electromagnetic induction. Electromagnetic induction. So this is wrong. So answer again is C. Both. No, not C. Sorry. A is true, R is false. So basically D. D is the correct answer. Next, which of the following correct describes the NISAR mission? Again, science and technology related current affair. NISAR is launched by NASA ISRO, and it has a feature of dual frequency band, right? So let's see the statements. India's first indigenous radar imaging satellite for disaster management. No, we have a number of satellites. This is not the first. It joint NASA ISRO mission employing dual band synthetic aperture radar for global observation. Correct. Joint mission by Russia and India. No. Satellite launched to study asteroid mining. No. So answer again is B. Next, which of the following statements regarding Gaganyaan, one more current affairs science and technology, is incorrect? They are saying the mission will send a crew of 3 astronauts to low Earth orbit at 400 kilometers orbit. Correct. Total duration of the mission is for 3 days. This is also correct to test whether we can stay in the space. The launch vehicle will be used is PSLV. No, it is GSLV. That is LVM-3. Right. So this is wrong. Unmanned missions will be preceded. Yeah, before we send the crew, we will test the unmanned. So this is also correct. So wrong answer is C. So hence correct answer is C. Wrong statement is C. So answer is C. Now they have given some missiles with the features. Okay, we'll check. So yes, Agni 5 has 5,000 kilometers range, longest. It's a cruise missile. I'm sorry, ballistic missile. This is correct. A1. So we can eliminate. If you just know about Agni, you can answer. So Akash NG missile dual purpose motor active radar homing codes homing. So this is also correct. D4 yes. Then Prithvi, we have short range nuclear cable using trial of SFC, that is also correct. Then Agni Prime composite motor casing ring razor gyroscope, this is also correct. So answer is D. Next, nuclear estimated warheads. Okay, nuclear energy. Highest nuclear heads is for USA, 5,177. So D4. China has approximately 600. India has 180. Pakistan has 170. Okay, A1, B2, C3, D4. So answer is D. Next, according to IQ Air World Air Quality Report 2024-25. Which city ranked as the most polluted in the world based on annual particulate matter 2.5 concentration? Very popular question. Birinhat in the border of Assam and Meghalaya because of high industrial activity, right? So Birinhat is the answer. Next, environment related, identify the correctly matched pair. Basel Convention, not biodiversity, it is a cross-border transboundary waste. Montreal Protocol related to ozone layer, not ozone depletion, not global warming. Kyoto Protocol under UNFCCC related to climate change, correct. Ramsar Convention not related to groundwater pollution due to wet lands. So answer is C. Next, what is the main pollutant measured for ranking most polluted cities as per international standards? It is very popular. Particulate matter 2.5, very small thing. It is measured for almost all the cities in the world to estimate the pollution. PM 2.5. Next, 3 R's to manage waste. Very direct question. Reduce, reuse and recycle. Next, what does computer related one? BCC stand for email communication. That is blind carbon copy. This is the full form of email communication, BCC. Next, which of the following is the correct option using justify alignment to a paragraph in a document, Word document? Justify aligns both right and left, right? So answer is D, not left or right or center, it is both left and right. Next, which of the following incorrectly matched committees and their heads? So it is basically polity related, yes. Flag committee, yes, Rajan Prasad, this is correct. They are asking incorrect, so one should not be there. Provincial Constitution Committee by Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, not Jawaharlal Nehru. Functions of Constituent Assembly is led by not B.N. Rao, it's Mavalankar, so this is also wrong. Credentials Committee, not Venugopal Swamy, it's Alladi Sri Krishna Iyer, right? So 2, 3, 4 are wrongly matched. D. Next, which of the following events is a chronological order? Oh, it's modern history related and very near. Let's see. PM Attlee statement, interim government formation 1946 in the mid of the year. Then it is PM Attlee Feb 1947. Approval of objective resolution of Constituent Assembly 1947 January. Okay, so adoption of national flag July 1947. Formation of drafting committee August 1947. So which one is first? 2. Then we have 3 in January 1947. 2, 3, then 1, then 5, 4. So answer is D. Very close, but yeah. So some kind of questions are possible like this. Which of the following is a constitutional body? Very easy. Central Vigilance Commission is statutory. Central Bureau of Investigation is also executive, non-statutory. Lokpal is a statutory. Linguistic Commission is a the constitutional body. Correct. Next, which of the following amendment gave National Commission for BC the given constitutional status? So it's very direct. 102. 100 India-Bangladesh border agreement. 101 GST, 102 NCBC. So you can see EWS next one. So answer is C. Which of the following statement is false about Vice President of India? Okay. Elected by both the houses, yes, both MPs from Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. Submit resignation to President, correct? They are asking. Statement about vice, false. Okay. He is ex officio chairman of Rajya Sabha, correct? Recently, CP Radhakrishna elected as the 16th vice president. This is wrong. Is the 15th vice president and 17th elections for vice president. Elections are 17th, but president is 15th. That means some vice president elected twice. In which of the following Harappan site assembly hall was found? Very popular known question, that is Mohenjo-daro. Next, which of the following incorrectly matched? Kathasarita Sagara, Somadeva, very popular one. Kirtarajuni Baravi. Ratnavali by Harshavardhan. So this is wrong. Indica Megasthenes. So this is incorrectly matched. Harsha. Next, Chittagong conspiracy case was an event orchestrated by. So it is a Surya Sen in Assam region, right? Modern history. The Khajuraho temples were built by which of the following one? Chandela dynasty. Chandela dynasty. Direct question. Next, who was the founder of Indian National Congress? A.O. Hume. He is a British person who established this. Then last question. Who was the Viceroy of India during Quit India movement? Lilithgow. Until 1944 he was there. Right? And Quit India movement happened in 1942. So answer is Lord Lilithgow. So that is about the answer key for the grand model test. So all the best for your final examination. Thank you.
Hi students, welcome to ACE Online. So in this section we are going to discuss about SSC JE mock test 2025. So that too these subjects, the key and explanation of these subjects. So first one physics, next chemistry, next biology, science and technology and environment. So totally we have 20 questions. So in this video you can clearly observe that correct answers, next explanation also. Here it is the first subject physics. So this is the first question. In stratosphere, chlorine atoms are released from CFC molecules by the action of UV rays. Next, UVA rays damage DNA and induce mutation. Of course, from chlorofluorocarbons, guys, we are getting chlorine free radicals in presence of, okay, so in presence of UV rays, chlorine free radicals responsible to damage the ozone layer, especially in the stratosphere. So like this, OCl dot. This is called as ozone depletion. Ozone depletion. That's why option A is correct. Next, it damages the DNA. Okay, so that is also correct. Next, it causes mutation also. Next, skin aging effect is also majorly caused by UVB rays. That's why, guys, these three statements are correct, but not the fourth statement. So this is not responsible for snow blindness. So because of that, option A is the correct one. Okay, so here it is the concerned explanation for that. This is the second question. Assertion: the rate of photosynthesis is more in red light than blue light. Of course, it is correct. So why? Because plants absorb red light to emit green. Okay, so to emit green color. So red light is the complementary color of green. So of course, in presence of light, we are getting the maximum rate of photosynthesis. Next, so here it is the reason. The energy content of the red photon is more than blue photon. Of course, red photon energy is somewhat lesser than the blue photon. So that's why reason is not correct. So but assertion is correct. So that's why here the correct one is option C only. A is correct, but R is wrong. Okay, right. Next one. So when light travel from air to water, okay, so air is a denser medium. So denser medium. Next, water is a denser medium. Na? What about air? What about air? Rarer medium. So rarer medium. So when light traveled from denser to rarer, then what will happen? Almost here one physical property does not be varied. Na? So what was that? Nothing but frequency. Frequency means the number of waves per second. If you consider any kind of material, okay, so its frequency would be almost the same. Okay, so that's why this factor is mostly not varied. So frequency only. Next one, an electronic motor converts electrical energy into mechanical energy. Of course, it is the correct statement. Next, what about the reason? Electrical motor works on the principle of mutual induction. Actually, mutual induction is not correct for here. So, mutual conduction is concerns to transformers. Okay, so but not here. So, here we are using Fleming left hand principle rule. Okay, so Fleming left hand principle rule, that to electromagnetism. So, that's why guys the reason is not correct. So, only assertion is correct. Okay, so A is true but not R. So, option D is the correct one. Option D is the correct one. Next, chemistry related questions. Here it is the first one. The common name of natural admixtures minerals of zinc carbonate and hydrous zinc sulfate. So, chalk means nothing but calcium carbonate. Okay, so CaCO3. Here it is not having any zinc related compounds. Next, calamines means nothing but zinc carbonate. So, ZnCO3. Of course, it is also having ZnCO3, zinc carbonate. So, it is also having some hydrous silicates. So, that's why option B is the correct one. What about benzol? Benzol means nothing but benzene. It is also called benzene. Next, borax. Borax is also called as stinkol. So, Na2B4O7 10H2O. 10H2O. This is the formula. So, in these formulas guys, except calamine is not having any zinc related derivatives. That's why here the correct one is option B only. Option B only. So, this is the concept about that. Next, identify the correct statement with respect to hypo. So, here it is the first one. So, hypo is used in photography. Of course, it is the correct answer. Why? Because in photographic films guys, we are using either silver chloride or silver bromide. Silver bromide. So, to remove undissociated silver halides from the photographic films, we have to use mostly hypo. Okay, so hypo, nothing but sodium thiosulfate. Sodium thiosulfate. So, Na2S2O3. So, this is sodium thiosulfate. Okay, so simply called as hypo. Next, it is used as antichlor. This is also correct. Antichlor means to remove excess chlorine from textiles. Okay, especially it can be used in textile industry to remove excess chlorine. So, that's why it is called as antichlor. So, this statement is also correct. Next one, it is used as antiseptic. Of course, it can be used as an antiseptic agent. So, especially you can observe in the psoriasis disease. Okay, so these type of chemical related ointments can be used to reduce the impact of psoriasis. Next, here the fourth statement is not correct. Why? Because it cannot be used to make artificial silk. So, here the correct one is option B only. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Next, the solution having basic character from the following or. So, which one is having basic nature? Lemon juice. Lemon juice is completely acidic. Why? Because its pH value less than 7 only. Less than 7. 2 to 2.5. 2 to 2.5. 2.5. Next one, washing soda. So, washing soda, of course, washing soda formula Na2CO3 10H2O. 10H2O. So, this is base. So, why? Because here we are having basic related derivatives. So, this is a strong base and carbonates are getting from weak acid. Okay, so weak acid plus strong base. Strong base. Finally, which nature we get? Basic nature only. Then its pH value more than 7. Next, milk of magnesia. This is the formula MgOH taken twice. According to Arrhenius acid base theory, if any compound is having hydroxide, then it is treated as bases. So, its pH value is around 12. Okay, so 12. So, because of that guys, mostly it can be treated as a base. Okay, so it can be treated as a base. Next one, coffee. So, its pH value approximately 5 to 5.5. This is an acid. Vinegar. Vinegar means nothing but acetic acid. So, that is also an acid. So, here what are the bases? Only 2 and 3. Option C. Option C only. Next, match the followings. Here one side they mention the ore and the concerned chemical name. So, which is the ore of aluminium? Bauxite. Al2O3. Al2O3 2H2O. Next, ore of iron. ore of iron, so nothing but magnetite, so Fe3O4, Fe3O4. Next copper, copper malachite, okay, so CuCO3, next CuOH taken twice, okay, so this is malachite. Next zinc, philosopher's wool, so nothing but zinc oxide, ZnO. So this is the correct one. These are the correct concepts which concerns to that. So here it is the correct answer. Next, biology. Okay, so here they mention vitamins and deficiency. Vitamin A. So the deficiency of vitamin causes night blindness. Next, what about B3? So pellagra. What about C? Scurvy. What about deficiency of D? So rickets. Okay, so these are the correct options which concerns to given vitamins. Okay, so option A, right. Next one. So match the following diseases and its concerned causing agents. Okay, so tuberculosis, nothing but TB. Okay, so this is majorly caused by bacterium. So next dengue, next cholera, rabies. So these are all majorly caused by virus. Okay, so virus. Here guys, the concerned option is not there. That's why you just consider here they mention virus in two options, na 2 and 4, na. So just in examination point of view, you have to remember that. So these diseases are majorly caused by viruses. Next, this disease majorly caused by bacterium. Okay, so bacterium. So this is also not correct. Next one. So dash is a practice of establishing and managing individual trees generally for immunity purposes. So here they mention 4 options, na. So arboriculture. So option A is the correct one, arboriculture. So this is a practice of establishing and managing individual trees. So what about the remaining one? What about the remaining one? So floriculture. So it concerns to growing and marketing flowers, next ornamental plants, so like that. Okay, so what about viniculture? Viniculture is nothing but harvesting grapes, next wine related sources, na. Next civiculture. Civiculture is art of controlling the establishment, growth, the composition, health and quality of forest and woodlands. Next, what is the botanical name of mango? So botanical name of mango is option B, so Magnifera indica. What about the remaining one? So Monon longifolium. So this is the scientific name of Ashoka, nothing but a Buddha tree. Next, Cocos nucifera. So this is the scientific name of coconut tree. Next, Casuarina. So this is the scientific name of nitrogen fixing trees. Okay, so here I mentioned some of the examples for that. Next, science and technology. Here it is the first one. Which of the following correctly describes the NISAR mission? So NISAR mission. NISAR is NISAR stands for NASA ISRO Synthetic Aperture Radar. So here it is the first statement. It is a joint venture of India and America. So India's first indigenous radar imaging satellite for disaster management. Next, joint. Okay, so here they raised about correctly described, na? So joint NASA ISRO mission employing so DL band synthetic aperture radar for global Earth observations. Joint mission by Russia, India. Next, satellite launched by studying asteroids. So actually this is not related to studying the asteroids. So this mission was not launched by India and Russia, but it is the joint mission between NASA and ISRO. Option B is the correct one. Of course, this is not the first indigenous radar satellites which concerns to India. Okay, so that's why option B is the correct one. Option B. Next, which of the following statement regarding the Gaganyaan mission is incorrect? Actually, Gaganyaan mission, so planned to launch by 2027 at the altitude of 400 kilometers. First statement is correct. So total duration, so 3 days, this is also correct as of now. Next, not planned to launch by PSLV. So this is the correct answer here. Option C. Why? Because it will be planned to launch by GSLV. Next, what about, okay, unmanned mission will be precede the first crewed mission. Okay, of course, these 3 are A, B, next D, these 3 are correct statements, but here they mentioned about which is incorrect. That's why option C is the incorrect statement. Option C. Next, match the following missiles with their features. Agni 5. Agni 5 range is more than 5,000 kilometers. Of course, it is a casterized missile. Okay. Next, Agni Prime. Its range would be 2,000 kilometers, 1,000 to 2,000. Okay. So, composite motor casing. Next, ring laser gyroscope is also existed, especially for Agni Prime. So, it was developed by DRDO instead of Agni 1 and Agni 2. Alternative of Agni 1 and Agni 2 is nothing but Agni Prime. So, Prithvi 2. So, actually Prithvi 2 is dual pulse motor active radar homing. So, this feature it has. Next, Akash new generation. Akash new generation is a short range nuclear capable. So, user trial surface to air category missile. So, that's why guys here the correct option is option D only. Option D. Next, match the following constituents based on their warheads counts. Okay, India. According to SIPRI report 2025, this data has been given. So, India. So, India is having 180 nuclear weapons. Pakistan is having 170. Pakistan 170. China 600. America 5,177. 177. So, these are the correct options here, guys. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Option D is the correct one. Next, environmental issues. Here it is the first question. According to IQAir report 2024, 25, which is the most polluted city. Okay, so based on PM 2.5, Bainihat. So Bainihat, so it is near to Assam Meghalaya border. Next, Bainihat. Okay, so next, identify the correctly matched. Basel Convention. Basel Convention is related to transboundary movements of hazardous waste. Okay, so hazardous waste, not biodegradable conservation. Montreal Protocol, it concerns to ozone, not for global warming. Kyoto Protocol, Kyoto Protocol is concerns to reducing the greenhouse gases. Ramsar Convention, Ramsar Convention. So Ramsar Convention is concerns to protection of wetlands, wetlands. But here they mention groundwater. That's why here the correct option is option C only. Option C only. What is the main pollutant measured for ranking the most polluted city in international standard point of view? PM 2.5. Particulate matter 2.5. Option B is the correct one. Next, 3R. 3R stands for in recycling point of view or in waste management point of view. What is meant by 3R? So reduce, reuse, recycle. Option A is the correct one. Reduce, reuse, recycle. So, these are the total conclusions about physics, chemistry, biology, science and technology and environment. Okay, so I wish you all the best. Thank you.
Hello everyone, welcome to AS online class and this is Narendra. And today we will discuss all the questions of the SSC JE mega mock test. There are 50 questions are there. We will discuss all the questions here one by one. So, let's begin here. The very first question you can see that the counting of squares, is it counting of squares? How many squares are there? Okay. So, what you do over here, I can see that this is two columns are there and here it is 2 rows are there. So, what it happens, it is in the form of 2 into 2, right? And what we do, we take the external one also, which is the bigger one, bigger square. So, plus 1. So, I notice that this is 5. For one square, this is 5, another square, this is 5, another square, this is 5. So, the total number will be the 5 into 3. There are 3 squares are there. So, 5 into 3, that is 15. That's as simple as this. So, here we have an option 15, option A. Okay, hope you understood it. I am moving on to the next one, and the next question is over here, counting the number of triangles. So, what I do here is, the first thing I will take this part separately and count the number of triangles, and then I will take this part separately. I will count the number of triangles over here, and after joining, what is the number of triangles? So these are the three things I am going to check here. So let's begin over here. What I notice is this is one. Look at this one. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. In our introduction class, we have mentioned that if there are 8 triangles are there, so that makes the bigger triangles also here, combining the 2 triangles. So what happens is, this is 8 into 2 and that is nothing but 16. I got 16 over here in the square. Okay. What about the number of triangle on this part? So this part I can clearly see over here 1 and 2 and the one bigger one. So the total is 3. So another over here I am just putting the arrow 3 here. Okay. Now this is separate and this is separate. When I am combining these two, what happens over here? Look at this part. Which color should I use? Okay, look at this part. This is one triangle and this is another triangle. Another 2 triangle I get. So here after combining I am getting another 2 triangle. That's all. And we have discussed a lot in our course, the recorded course, the method to solve the questions like this. So what is the total number of this one triangles? So here it is 16 in the square and here it's in the bigger triangle, it is 3. And when I join this bigger triangle and the square, so it makes the another 2 over here. So it comes 21. That should be your answer, my friends. I think many of you must have answered it. Okay. Am I coming in between your figure and camera? So it's okay. 21. So do we have option? Yes, I can see option choice C. So you just have to have some practice, special practice for triangle on counting the triangle, a separate practice for counting the squares. So these two are the very commonly asked questions. Okay. Moving on to the next one over here is select the mirror image of the given figure when the mirror was on MN. Look at this one. This is what the MN. So if the mirror is at MN, is it not this mirror image? There's a mirror image will be water image, because you are placing the mirror on the bottom. So it will become top to bottom, bottom to top, if you are placing the mirror on the bottom. If you are placing the mirror on the right hand side, so right to left, left to right. If you are placing the mirror on left hand side, so left to right, right to left. So here basically the mirror is placed at the bottom. It's become water image. So it should be just reverse of it. So which one is that reverse of it? Can you see that? It is none other than C. So your answer choice is C. Hope this mirror image and the water image is very simple questions here. So I am moving on to the next part. Here you are asked to find out the mirror image of JXK percentage L. So what happens in the mirror image? Left to right, right to left. So the L should come over here in this order, right? Look at this one, in which one L comes in this order. So I can ignore these two parts. From these two, I need to check this one. The percentage is same, and coming to K, there is a difference in K over here. So what should be the K? So K is here. So in the mirror image, K should come in this format. So where that K is in that format, over here the K is in this format. So therefore, my option choice is B. Mirror image, left to right, right to left. Okay. So, hope there is no confusion on this. So, I am moving on to the next one, where embedded figure, very frequently asked in the RRB and SSC. So, select the one in which the question figure is hidden or embedded in that figure. Can you notice that? Can this give this image? So, in any way I don't find this can be my answer. Now, I will check the B over here. So, when I look at the B, so what I notice is this is what I get over here. Is it not the same figure is there? Okay. So, I will go with B here. I will go with B, but do you need to check the other? No. Now, you may say that, Mr. Narendra, here it is too deep, the down is too deep, it is not as much deep as over here. So, in the figure formation, sometimes the length breadth changes, but it matches with this. I will go with figure B. That's my answer. Okay. Let's move on to the next question over here. And what is it? It is again the embedded figure. In which figure we have this figure? So, I notice that I don't get this line over here. So, remove that. I am not getting this line in this. So, from the middle triangle and from the one vertex of the triangle. So, I can easily comfortably remove option A. Now, coming to the next one, can it be option B? So, let's try to look at this. Is this triangle is getting formed? I notice that here the triangle is getting formed and one stroke is there. Therefore, option B is your answer. Nothing much to explain on this particular question. So, I am moving on to the next question over here. And the next question on your board is this. Okay. Nonverbal series. Fine. So, you have to find it out. If the same activity continues, what will be the figure comes over here? So, what I notice is look at this part. The one which is there here is goes and this place in the next figure. And what about C? The C comes to the S place. Okay. Keep it with that level only. And now come over here. See that the star over here, that means star is coming over here. So, center figure is moving to the top left corner, here center figure bottom left corner. Now, here the center figure, so this is bottom right corner, 0 comes over here or the O comes over here. Now, in the next one, then which one is C? C is moving over here. C is moving over here. So, where should be S here? So, they are moving in anti-clockwise. Look at this one, the center one, it goes over here. Now, this center one O, this star comes over here. So, first rotation is this, second one replacement is this. Now, when I come over here, the third replacement is this. Whatever the middle figure is there, it comes over here. And if I go to the next one here, then where should the S goes? C comes over here. So, where C comes over here, so S should go over here. So, only one symbol I am fixing, that is left top corner, what should come with the help of how the middle figure is moving. So I notice that one option is eliminated, that is it is not S, but rest of the options I notice that S is there. So can I identify that how the middle figure comes? So from here to here, the middle figure is moved in this way here. Okay, in this direction. Now here 0, it comes from this direction. Okay, anti-clockwise. Now from this to C. Now C comes from the top right corner. The C comes over here. Now S, the S which is there, so S comes over here. So what should be the next one which will go to the middle? So this figure should go to the middle. What is this figure? This is square. It should go to the middle. I can see that the only option with square in the middle out of B, C and D is this. So don't need to verify every element's complete rotation pattern. So I can fix over here the option choice B is your answer. Okay friends, I'm going slow, so don't worry. I'll ensure that everyone understand everything. Now coming over here, what comes over here? So I know it should be this way, it should be this way, right? And it should be this way. So which figure is that? And after that this part will be there, this part will be there. So which one is that? Can I check this one? This is what it gives to me, and this is what this line, and this is what is the half the vertical line and horizontal line and vertical line. And on the top of that, I need this corner one and this corner one, this corner and this corner. So I notice A satisfies. The A fits into this to complete the whole figure. So here your option choice is A. Moving next, over here is paper folding. Now the direction is mentioned over here. A paper is taken and folded from top to bottom, that is the center, but the folding pattern is this. Now is the second folding from left hand side to right hand side. So is it not the middle one? This is the middle one, and in this middle one, if you make the mark in this way, if you open up, you will get the 4 such palette. So which figure shows that one? Obviously this is not, because this cutting is different than this. So coming over here, this is not. Coming over here, I can see that it satisfies. Why should I go over there? When I see that, when I open that, so the flower looks like this one. Therefore, your answer is D here. Okay, my friends. So here, moving on to the next question. How many diagonals can be drawn by joining the vertices of what? Octagons. Octagons, 8 corners. So you must have the formula over here. The number of diagonals is equal to n into n minus 3 n into n minus 3 by 2. So you must be knowing this formula, and you have to know in order to find out the number of diagonals of any polygon. So let's move on. Here n is 8. So I will be writing the answer 8 into 5, 8 minus 3, that's 5 by 2, and that comes 4, 5, 20. So there will be 20 diagonal in an octagon, 8 corners. So it's a straight based on formula. Nothing to explain over here. Once you know this formula, you must be instantly answering the question. So, what is the option? So, option choice A. Right, friends? So, let's move on to the next one. And here it's okay. So, slightly the number has moved up. So, I can write down this for your reference. This is 84, this is 10, and this is 38. So, the moment you don't need to read the text, because your practice should be in such a way that when you look at the pattern, you know that they are talking about the analogy. So, whatever relation is there in the first case and whatever relation is there in the second case, please give us a relation, find out the relation, similar type of relation in the given option. Okay. So, what I can do over here, 36, 15 and 37, but some hints is given over here. Example, okay, these conditions are very common conditions, you are aware of it. So, how do I get this number? 36 and then 15 and 37. Can you establish the relation over here? Can you establish the relation over here? What is the difference between 15 and 37? So, the difference comes 12. Difference comes 12. What is the connection with 12 and 36 into 3? Is it the same over here? Let me check that. The difference comes 28, and when I multiply 28 by 3, I am getting 84. So, the difference multiplied by 84 by 3 is the first number. Look at the first option over here. So, this is the difference is 2. Multiply by 3 is not 4, it is 6. Come over here, the difference is 2. And 2 into 3 is 6, not 8. So, here I notice that the difference is 2 and 2 into 3 is 6. Therefore, option choice D. Okay, friends. So, these questions you have to make a lot of practice, because it could be prepared in any way. There are multiple possible ways are there. There are 100 ways are there to design the questions. So, the more you practice it, the conceptual clarity will be more, and by noticing the question, your idea keeps striking. If not first method, second, if not second, third. So, anyhow, I hope you understood this part. I am moving on to the next one, and the next one is this. Again, it is talking of the same thing, that if 12 is read as 156, can you notice that 12 into 13 is 156 if you are comfortable with multiplication? Now, here 24 is related to what? The same logic. So, whatever the instruction is there, that is common in the exam, don't waste your time. So, if I follow the same thing, 24 into 25, the next number, 12 into 13, then 24 into 25. First, I check whether 600 is there in the option or not. If it is there, it's okay. If it is not there, I will start thinking in a different way. So, I notice that option C is there. So, this is your answer, and the logic is nothing but n into n plus 1. Done. So, let's move on to the next question over here, and I see that this is number series. Okay, let me write down the number series, that's 11, 14, 19, 26 and 35. It is what should be the next number? I will say it is easiest question. No, you can't form more easier than this question. Why? Because the difference is so low and the numbers are also so small number. that 11, 14, 19, I can visualize this 3 difference, I can visualize this 5 difference, I can visualize this 7 difference, I can visualize this 9 difference. And the difference is also so simple, all are the odd numbers. So that is 3, 5, 7, 9. I need to add 11 over here in order to get the answer, and that will be 46. Do we have option 46? Yes, option choice A. Right, my dear friends, I will move on because this question is so simple, everyone will be able to do it. Coming to the coding decoding. So here you are expected to know the letters and number. So what is L number? L is 12. What is N number? This is 14. What is G? This is 7. What is U? This is 21. What is G? It is 7. What is E? It is 5. So the letters and its corresponding number you are expected to know. Then, then only you will be able to answer the questions in the easiest way. Allow me to look at the numbers over here. So this is C, that is 3, and 12, L is 12, O is 15, and U is 21, D is 4. V is written as this is 6 and O is 15 and R is 18, and next X is 24, X 24, and G is 7. See that how this coding has taken place. Now I can see that here it is plus 3. Is it not everywhere it happens the same thing, plus 3, plus 3, plus 3, plus 3. So what is the rain over here? So R is 18 and A is 1 and I is 9 and N is 14. As I know the number, so confidently, quickly I am writing the number. If you don't know the number, your competitor will take advantage of it. So don't give that advantage. So add the 3 over here, 21, which is U. Add 3 over here, that is 4, and the 4 is D. Add 3 over here, and that is 12 is L. Add 3 over here, that is 17. I'm sorry, by mistake I wrote 13. So add 3 over here, that's 17, which is Q. That should be your answer. Effortlessly you can answer the question of this type if you know the letters and its corresponding numbers. So UDLQ, anywhere UDLQ, option choice C. Right, my dear friends? So here this question is nothing but simply knowing the alphabet numbers and its alphabet's position number. Moving on to the next question, which is this. Okay, what is the question here? It says that in a certain code, the London is written in this way. The moment I was reading, it strikes that the L is 12, right, but the number is 24. That means 2 times of that. While I was reading this question, it strikes because I know the L is 12. And the moment I see the 24, in my brain it strikes that it's 2 times. So I will check that this is 15. So is it the next 30? Yes, it's position number into 2. So here that is F is 6 into 2. That comes 12. Right? How many options starts with 12? There are 2 answers. So my answer will be one among them. 36 is correct. Here it is 2, here it is 1. Third one. So third one, this is 1 into 2. That should be 2. That means my answer choice is A. Is that clear? Moving on to the next question. And it is it. So I need to find out Hornell. Is H is there here anywhere? No. O? No. So that means I need to find out the code number over here. So this is 4. I again say that there are a lot of importances there if you know the number of letters. So that's 4 and 18 and 9 and 14 and K is 11, and which is coded as E is 5 and Q 17, J 10, M 13, L 12. What I notice over here? So that is plus 1, minus 1, here plus 1, this is minus 1 and plus 1. Starting with plus 1 and alternatively plus 1, minus 1, plus 1, minus 1. So I will not check the second one, I will directly go to answer the question. So here that is H. So here it should be plus 1, 8 plus 1. 8 plus 1, 9, which is I, and it should be minus 1. So 15 minus 1, 14, which is N, and here it is plus 1. So 14, the next letter, 15th letter, O, that is O, and E, that is minus 1. So E is 5, minus 1, 4, and the 4 is D. And here it is plus 1 and that comes Z. So my answer is INODZ. So INODZ, I notice option B. Is that clear, my dear friends? Again, you can see that the alphabet and it's a number. So let's move on to the next question, and the next question is this. It's a letter series. Fine. So I will be writing the number here in order to understand how this letter series is moving. So this is 17 and P. P is 16 and 15. Fine. Here in this set, N is 14, M is 13 and 12. There's one set, there's the next set, and here that's 11, J is 10 and I is 9. Okay, I don't know what this is, but the last one is 5 and 4 and 3. Okay, so look at the way the numbers are moving. So here 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, then it should be 8, 7 and 6, 8, 7 and 6, and the next the descending number, that is 5, 4 and 3. Equally, you should know that what H 8 represents H and 7 represents G, and that's E represents 6 represents F. Therefore, my answer is HGF. So HGF, option choice A. Am I clear? I am not coming in the question and solution between camera and board. Okay, let's move on to the next question over here, and again it's alphabet related. Okay, so let me write down the numbers of alphabet, and then things will become more clearer. So this is 13, 15 and 18. So 13, 15 and 18. What is the second one? This is 16, 17 and 21. 16, 17 and 21. And what about this? 19, 19 and 24. So 19, 19 and 24. And how about the last one? That's V is 22, 22, 21, 22, 21. And A can also be written as 27. The 27th letter is nothing but 27 minus 26, and that is A. So now notice this one. What I notice is all the middle figures are that is X, W, D If you want, you can do all the things here. This is 15, 17, 19 plus 2, 21 and plus 2, 23 and which is W. So, my middle one must be W here. So, where is the middle one is W? Option choice B. You are saving lot of time, not finding out every letter and then. So, just strike the answer, move on to the next. That's how in the competition we do. Hope you are understanding it. There is nothing to explain in the question, only the letters and its relative numbers. Moving on to the next here, and again this question is letter series. Okay. Now, I will be doing the same thing as I did in the past. So, that is 26 and 3 and 6. That's over. The next one, that is 24, E is 5 and D is 4. Okay. The V which is 22 and G is 7, R is 18. Okay. The T is 20, 9 and 26. What should be the next one? So, the middle Kx, so can I check the middle one or the last one instead of going through every one? This is 3 plus 2 5 plus 2 7 plus 2 9 plus 2 11 and 11th letter is a K. So, K is there, K is there. So, and in between the B and X, in the first case B is the third letter, whereas here 24th letter X. So, what should come over here? That's 26 minus 2, that is 4, okay, and 18. Did I D and this is 18 and 26. So, what is the issue I am facing over here is what is the connectivity in these numbers. So, this is what is the problem, but it's okay. It's okay. So, first is R. I don't need to check the R here, but look at the connectivity on this. So, the last letter, will it be minus 2? From here to here it is minus 2. And if I go for minus 2 over here, 4 minus 2. So, it should be 2 here and 2 minus 2, 0, which is nothing but 26. 0 is the equal to 26, which is Z. So, the next minus 2 from here, I will be getting here 24 and the 24th letter is a X. So, the last letter has to be X, that means option choice B. Where is the mistake happened? Here it is not 18, it should be 2, that means 18 is R. By mistake the R is printed over here. So, we are extremely sorry, there is a small error over here. So, it should be what is that, B, Bombay. Then the question fits. Okay, I think while writing the exam you must have got the trouble in this particular question because of one wrong letter R. Anyhow, just move on. You hope how to answer the question. You may ask that, Narendra, why didn't you check the first letter? In every option the first letter is R. So, why should I check it? Because whichever option I select, the R will be the first letter. Let's move on to the next question over here, and which is this. Oh, number series. Okay, my friend, it's the part of all the competitive exams. Now, what is mentioned here, let me write down clearly here: 5, 17, 37, 65, 101, 145, and I need the next number. So, should I check with addition or multiplication? So, what I get the clue from these two numbers, it looks like addition. But one more thing it strikes to me, the moment I was looking at this number, that is 10 square plus 1, here 8 square, 64 plus 1, here 6 square plus 1, here 4 square plus 1, here 2 square plus 1, I noticed it. So, it is a squares, n square plus n. So, here 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 and this is 11, even number, right? This should be 12. So, 12, 144 plus 1, 145. The next one is 14. And what is 14 square? 256, 196. 14 square, that is 196 plus 1, that means my answer has to be 197. Okay. So, anywhere is there, option choice D, 197. I just keep outside of the camera to myself so that you can see the entire part. Let us move on to the next. And the next question is, dice. So, what I need to find out? Here, what number will come opposite to 1 in the following dice? I am limiting myself to explaining this question only, not going through the different model of question. So, in this question, look at this one, A adjacent is 5 and 3. So, A opposite 1 opposite cannot be 5 and 3. And 1 is there, the adjacent is 2 and 6. So, 1 opposite cannot be 2 and 6. It can't be 2, it can't be 3, 4 is left, it can't be 5, it can't be 6. So, the only possible number opposite to 1 is 4, right. So, option choice A. I am not giving the different possibilities here because just we are explaining the test paper. Fine. Moving on to the next one, my dear friends, over here is this. What is this? Folding. The cube is opened and when you fold, then which one among the following is similar to the box? So, when you fold the box, so what happens? These two will be adjacent. Yes or not? And where B will come? B will come to the side of it. This will also be adjacent. So, the very first thing I will check is any figure is there where B, C and D are adjacent, which are visible. Okay, B, C and D. So, B, C, A, B, C, D, okay, B is not there, B, C is there, but A is there. So, B, A is there. What other things I can see is this E will come on the other side. So, the next verification is C, D and F. This should be one side, one adjacent side or the group of adjacent side. So, C, D, E. Look at this one, C, D, E. Okay. C, D, F is there. Okay, fine. So, C, D, F. C, D, E. Okay. So, what I notice is, I can't get the answer in this way. So, what I can try is over here, the A and C are opposite. Right, my friends? D and F are opposite. And what else will be opposite? B and D will be opposite. So, one adjacent side will be, I write down over here, A and opposite side, A, C and A, A and C, and comes B over here. The A opposite is C, D opposite is F. Where is D? I didn't mention D here. Okay. D. D opposite is F. You can see the diagram here. And one letter is left. Which one is that? E. So, they are opposite. That means these three are adjacent. These three are adjacent. So, can I check any option? A, D, B. A, D, B. Option choice D. I thought I can only fix with this, so I was not able to do that. So, therefore, I went on to the very basic general method. So, A and C will be opposite, D and F will be opposite, B and E will be opposite. So, I made the note of opposites. So, all opposites, one side they will be adjacent, another side of opposite they will be adjacent. If I do not find A, D, B, then I will check C, F, E. Do we have anywhere C, F, E? No, I have C, F, D. That is how this folding part works. Let us move on to the next question, and which is here. Okay, the question is very clear. Why it's a number series? Very clear, I will say. If you have some practice, you know the first number is 11 square plus 1, because 121 plus 1. I noticed that this is 169 plus 1, that means 13 square plus 1. So, this comes 15 square plus 1. So, this is the same thing, 17, and this is 19. So, I should get 21 square plus 1. That should be my answer. So, 21 square, 441 plus 1, 442 should be your answer. Option choice B. Hope it's clear. Right. So, you may ask, Narendra, how did you get that 122 is 11 square plus 1? Because we work so many numbers and so many times the 11 square or 17 square 289. So, the any number closer to comes closer to that, it automatically strikes that it could be possible that 11 square plus 1. So, let us try this. So, when I try on the other number, I got in the form of n square plus 1. Right, my dear friends, I am moving on to the next question, and the next question is this. What is this question is, a man said to woman, your mother. Man said to a woman, okay, woman. What is said? Your mother, that woman's mother is husband's only, her husband's mother's husband. Mother's husband means the woman's father. Woman's father. Father's only sister. So, here it is only sister. Father's only sister is my aunt. So, this lady is this man's aunt. This father has only sister. So how this lady related to this woman? So father's a sister, aunt. Here also for man it's aunt. What it indicates that these two are siblings. Siblings. For person A, he is father for me, and for my brother also the person A is father. What does it mean? That we are brothers. So the similarly here they are siblings. So that means what is the question? How the woman related to the man? Woman is sister of man. That's all. So option choice D. Hope it's clear. I am moving on to the next. So it's here. Some code system is used or what? Okay, plus means brother of. This is brother of. And minus means sister of. Where is minus? Minus is not there. Okay, plus. Acha, multiplication means brother of. Multiplication means anywhere multiplication. So brother of. And minus is not given over here. And then plus means husband of. So where is plus? Plus is here. So husband of. Okay. Divided means mother of. So this is mother of. And plus is again given over here. So plus means husband. So husband of. Fine. So let's draw the diagram. A is brother of B. What is the division here? The division means mother of. So let's write down mother of. A is brother of B. I will put them in the same line. I know the gender of A, it's plus. For male, I will be writing plus. For female, I will write minus. So A is brother of B. Till I don't know the B is male or female. But the next is there, B is mother of C. So B is a mother of C. So this is female. B being mother, mother of C. And C is husband of D. So that's C is husband of male D. So I can put that star over here, linking them wife and husband. Wife and husband. So the D must be female. And the next one, the D is mother of E. So D is female and she is mother of E. Next, D is mother of E and E is husband of F. So E is male and he is husband, couple of F. F is female. Done. After this, what is the question here? How C related to F? How C is related to F? So the husband's mother, for F, it's a husband's mother, husband's father. So husband's father is none but father-in-law. That's your answer. So C is father-in-law of F. How C is related to F? Father-in-law of F. Let's move on to the next. Those who did the practice, these all are the moderate question I can say. So Raj went 15 kilometers towards north from his home. So let's P is the point which is home and he goes 15 kilometers towards north. and turned towards west and went 10 kilometer. This is the west direction and it's a 10 kilometer. So the next went 10 kilometer. Then he went towards south 5 kilometer towards south. So here it is 5 kilometer towards south. That's south. Now finally he turns towards east and went 10 kilometer. So this is the east here. So he went 10 kilometer, means he comes exactly over here on the parallel line. Now what is the question? Now in which direction is he is from his home? So this is the home. P is the place where the home is, and he is the person, this part. So obviously we know that this is north, south, south, east and west. So in which direction is he from his house? North direction. Okay. So as only direction is asked, let's stick to that part only. Let's moving on to the next one, and it's again on distance, time and direction. The one day morning, Raju and Sunita talking each other. Morning, the sun rises from east, right? If I consider that this is east, sun rises from east. So they are Raju, Sunita talking to each other in a park. Suddenly the Sunita observed that the Raju's shadow is become right hand side of her. So look at this one. If this is Raju, this is Raju, and this is, who is that lady? Sunita. Sunita. So where is the right side of Raju? This is the right side of Raju. Which will be the right side of Sunita? The right side of Sunita when they are moving towards south. So this is right side of Sunita. Where the Raju shadow falls, the light comes from east. Sunita and Raju, there Raju's shadow will be towards left hand side of Sunita. But it is said that shadow become right hand side. That means they are sitting in the reverse way. So that means the sitting arrangement comes in this way. Here it is Sunita, and here it is Raju. Here it is Raju. As the sun rises from this part, and then here the shadow is the Sunita's right hand side and Raju's left hand side. What is the question said? That the Raju's shadow is become right hand side of her. So can Raju's right hand side of Sunita, Raju's shadow is right hand side of Sunita? No. Is the Raju's shadow is right hand side of Sunita? Yes. So there Sunita is facing towards north, Raju is facing towards south. What's the question? The question is here, in which direction indicates facing Sunita? Sunita is facing towards north. So here is option B is your answer. Is that clear, my friend? When I have taken the Sunita is facing south and Raju north, then the Sunita's right hand side is not the Raju's shadow, because the Raju's shadow will come over here. The sun rises from here. But when I reverse their position, then Raju's shadow will come to the left hand side of Raju, which is right hand side of Sunita. So Raju's shadow is falling right hand side of Sunita. That's all. I am moving on to the next question, and which is this. Oh, so it's a very commonly asked question. How many K's are there which are preceded by N? So N and K. So K preceded by N, but not followed by U. So what I don't need is NKU. We don't need this one. It should be NK, and here it's a negation of U. U should not be there. So it's a simple counting. Let's count this one. So what I see is, where is N over here? NK. No, this one. NK and J is there. U should not be there. So I get one over here. NK. S is there. U should not be there. So I get the second case over here, and again the NK, but U is there. U should not be there. So NK and U is there. Leave it. NK and L is there. I can see 3 such cases are there. That's your answer. So option choice B. I move on to the next question, because these all are very basic and simple questions, and I am sure you all people can answer it. Let's check this one. Did you notice that there are only 2 letters are there, A and B? I can see that 2 times A, 2 times B, 2 times A. So it is possible that here it is, if I place A, 2 times A, 2 times B, and 2 times A, 2 times B, and 2 times A, 2 times B, 2 times A, and 2 times B. So there is some logical sequence forms. So my answer should be triple A followed by B, triple A followed by B. That's simple. As the number of elements increases, here only 2 elements are there, A and B. If the number of elements increases, then the difficulty level keep increasing. So moving on to the next, and which is this. Okay. What is the question? Read the following arrangement and answer the given question. So these are the arrangements are there. If the first half and second half of the series are interchanged, taking the second half, bringing it to first part, and taking the first half, taking it in the place of second half. So what will be the 7th alphabet or digits from the right? I need to choose from right hand side. So what is, how many letters are there? That is 3, 6, 9, 12, and here 15, and 18, 21, 24, 27, 30. So I will take the first 15. That's 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. So here is the 15. So from right hand side, this entire setup will come the right hand side, because as per instruction, first half and second half interchanges. So don't write the interchanged figure over here, because I know from right hand side, this will be the first element, this is second, this is third, this is fourth, and so on and so forth. So I need which one? 7th alphabet or digit. That means 7th element. So count from here itself. This is 3 and this is 3 and this is 7th element, which is D. That's your answer. So we have option D. Option D. Yeah, that's right. So don't make a mistake of writing the whole thing. I know that this 15 element will come on the right hand side, and from right hand side I need the seventh one. So just count from here, seventh one. Okay friends, moving on to the next without wasting too much of time on this. Here is a 4 into 4 cube, red, green, blue. I can see that on opposite direction. So notice that in the opposite direction, if the top is red, the bottom is red. The right hand side is blue, the left hand side is blue. So is if the front is green, the back is green. So what is the question on this? How many cubes have painted by only red? Only red. So I need to take only the middle one, not touching the corner. So look at this one. This 1, 2, 3, 4. These are the 4 which is not touching the corner. So there will be 4 cubes which will have only red, and in the bottom also we have red, because opposite side also painted the same color. So that is 4 plus 4. You know better than me, no need of any explanation for this. So 4 into 2 or 4 plus 4, whatever you say, that comes 8. That's your answer. So do we have option? Yeah. Shall I move on next? And next is this. Here, look at this one. That if the digits of the number, this is given to us, are rearranged in a descending order, how many digits will remain on the same place? So I need to write down this one. That is 5, 9, 1, 6, 4, 8, 2, 3. If I write this in a descending order, the highest digit is 9, then followed by 8. We don't have 7, 6, 5, 4, and we have 3 is there, and then 2, and then 1. So what I noticed is the digits which are on its own place in both the cases are two numbers which are 4 and 2. So that's your answer, because none other tallies. So it's 2. Let's move on to next, and it's here. I think it's a ranking question. What is said over here? That in a row actually, the Raju ranked 26th from behind. Okay, 26th from behind. So behind I will take the right hand side, and the front I will take the left hand side. So the Raju from back, this is Raju. It is a 26th rank. Okay, while Mahesh rank is 16 from the front. Mahesh rank is 16 from the front. Mahesh. Okay. Now, if there are 10% in front of Uday, if there are 10% in front of Uday, where from the Uday comes into picture. So, what is the rank from behind? So. Okay. If there are 10% in front of Uday. Okay, I missed this point. The Uday is in the middle of them. Uday is on the middle of Mahesh and Ramesh. So this is middle, and Uday is here. And there are 10% in front of Uday. So there are 10% in front of Uday. That means the Uday must be the 11th person. and 10% in front of Uday. And this 11th position is the middle position. So, what is the number of people? I know if this is the middle, 10 will be over here and 10 will be over here. So, and this is middle. So, that is 10 plus 10, 20 plus 1, the middle one, 21. The total number of people, that's what is the rank from behind? Okay, Uday rank from behind. So, 21 people are there. Am I right over here? So, 20, no, it rank cannot be 26 in that case. And he is middle of these two person, not the whole, but the whole rank. It is in the middle of 2 person and 10 persons are there in front of Uday. If I take in that way, then 10% are there, 10% are there, okay, in front of Uday. There is a small issue here. What is the issue here? The Raju rank is 26th from behind. 26th from behind. So, minimum 26 people should be there. Next, Mahesh rank is 16th from the front. 16th from the front. So, and Uday is in the middle of them. That means it is overlapping. So, then only 10% will be there before Uday. So, take this Uday over here and there are 10% are there, 10% in front of Uday. The Uday one, Uday is the 11th one and he is in the middle of these two person. So, Mahesh must be over here and the Raju must be over here. And the Mahesh is 26th from this and the Raju is 16th from over here, 16th Raju, 16th over here, okay. So, here it is 26, that means the Mahesh will come front, 26. So, the Mahesh should come over here, Mahesh, and it is 26. Okay, it is 16 and it is 26 and from here it is 16, from this side it is 26. Then what should be the, and 10 people are there between Uday and here it is 16 means 16. 4 more people are there here and Uday is in between. So, that indicates that there are total 10 persons are there in between R and M. Okay. So, this is R and this is M. Here 10 persons are there, Uday is in the middle and here it says, no, this comes M here, this comes M here, Raj should come over here. I hope I didn't confuse you. And who is that? Mahesh. Mahesh is over here and the Mahesh rank I know it is 16th from here and the R rank from here it is 26th and Uday is 11th 11th position is Uday, because before Uday there are 10 persons. So 11th position is Uday. Can you find out what is the total number of people? What will be the total number of people? So the total number of people will be, here I notice that before Uday 10 and another part, that is 16, and this is 11, and 11 plus 16, 26. Yeah, that's right. So this is 10 members in front of Uday, 10 members in front of Uday, that is Uday, distance from Uday minus Mahesh, Uday minus Mahesh. So that is 16 minus 10 should be equal to the distance between Raju and Uday, because Uday is in the middle. So the Raju is what I consider the Raju number. The Raju number will be Uday minus Raju. I am sorry, Uday minus Raju. So which is nothing but 5. So this is 11. 11 minus 5 is 6. 11 minus 5, which is 6. So total 31. 31 minus 11, it comes 20. Fine. Is 20 is there? 20th is the answer. I think you understood it. If not, again please try to do the same thing. The difference between Uday and R and is the same as Uday and Mahesh, and which comes 5, and this 5 will be used, the total 11. So 11 minus 5, that comes 6. So that's how we calculate total. You are getting 31 over here, and the 31 minus 11, you get the Uday figure from other side. That is total is 31, and 31 minus from front, you will be getting from bottom, that is 20 people are there. That means the Uday rank from bottom will be 21st. That's your answer, 21st. So not this one, option choice C. Sorry, we have spent some extra time on this particular question. Moving on to the next. This one. What is this question? In a row of a tree is 11th from the left and 25th from the right. From left 11th and from right 25th, what is the total number of trees are there? Sum minus 1. The sum is 36. 36 minus 1, which is nothing but 35 should be the answer. So do we have 35? Option B. Okay. Now moving to the next part over here, and is this. What is this one? Arrange them in a dictionary order. So all are V, all are A. Now I know the G is 7, this is 9, and this is 12. So this is 7, this is 12, and this is 9, and this is 12. So obviously this one will come, 3 will come first, V, A, I. So check that in how many options, the third one is in first place. Dictionary order, no, this 7. 7 will come first because the I is 9th one, G is 7th one. So this one will come first. So if this comes first, so that is first one. How many options are there with first one? So 2 options are there. So I will only focus on these 2 options and where they differ, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 4. Now 2 will come first or 4 will come first. If I decide that, I can fix the answer. What is 2 over here? So that is E is there, and here also E is there. After that R is there, 18th letter, and here N is there, 14th letter. That means 4 should come first before 2. So 4 is there before 2. Here 4 is after 2. That means my answer choice is C. Hope my friends you understood it. Moving on to the next one, and look at this question. Here read the information carefully. So P, Q, R, S, T, W. How many people? 2, 4, 6 and 1, 7. Sitting around a circular table facing the center. The V is second to the left of D. So let's take that a circle. 7 person, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. And it is mentioned that V is second to the left of P. All are facing inside. So the left is clockwise and the right is anti-clockwise. So coming V is second to the left of P. So if I take the P over here, second to the left, so this is V. Left means clockwise, and second to the right of W. Right means anti-clockwise. Second to the right of W. I will write down these names with white. W. So let me erase this. This is P. This is P. And this is V. This is V. So I completed the first one information. T is third from the right of Q. And not immediate neighbor of V. Who is not immediate neighbor of V? The whole sentence is talking about T. T is third to the right of Q. Third to the right, anti-clockwise, but not immediate neighbor of V. So the Q cannot come, T cannot come over here. It's a neighbor of V. T cannot come over here. It's a neighbor of V. So where can I place T here? Either 3 or 7. And it should be third to the right of Q. So if I place Q over here, so this is first right, second right and third right. And this third right will be T. Done. The next one, the S is third from the right of R. We know R position? No. From the right of R. From R anti-clockwise. Okay. So this place is empty here. If I place the S over here, so this is third to the right of R. Now if I place the R here, then I am getting the connectivity. If I place the R over here, third right, first right, second right, third right. And the third right is S. S is third right of R. Now then who is second to the right of Q? So the arrangement is completed. Now the question is a formality only. Second right of Q. This is Q, this is left, this is right. Second right is R. That's your answer. Option choice A. So, if you practice it, these all are very ordinary questions, the basic questions. Moving on to the next, and it's this one. What is it? Sunita is taller than Mahati, okay, and R is taller than S, G is taller than, okay, let's write down. S is taller than M, R is taller than S, R is taller than S, Sunita. Okay, now Geetika is taller than R, Geetika is taller than R, and Tejaswani is the tallest of all. So, T is tallest of all, and they stand in their height. So, this is minimum, that is maximum. Who will be in the middle? So, I notice that it is R who will be in the middle, that is option C. Let us move on to the next, and is here. We are here. So, what is said in this particular one? How they are related here? 56, okay. How is it? If I clearly notice that if you are multiplying this by 11, so that is 6 plus 5, 11, and carry 1, 5 and 1, 6. It is into 11. Is it the same over here? No. But where I get the 11, I notice that 5 plus 6 is 11, therefore it is multiplied by 11. So, here 1 plus 7 is 8. When you multiply by 8, 7, 56, carry 5. Now, 8, 1, 8 plus 5, 13. So, here 45 should be multiplied by 4 plus 5, 9. And you are getting 9, 5, 45, carry 4. And 9, 4, 36 plus 4, 40. Your answer is 405. Anywhere it's there? Option A. So, the multiplier is the sum of the digits of first number. That's right. Next question. Let's move on to the next, and you will find it's a mathematical operation. So, it's fine. So, let's take 42, and 42 will be replaced by what is division means? Division denotes a minus for, and the plus. So, plus means division. Okay, it is division. And the next multiplication. So, the multiplication means plus. So, place the plus here. Minus means multiplication. Do the multiplication here, apply the BODMAS rule. Then, so, I will go with the, what is that BODMAS rule indicates? First bracket, then off, then division, and then multiplication, right? So, first go for the division over here. So, I get this part as 4. Then go for multiplication over here. So, I get this part as 12, and here we have plus in between. So, finally, what I am getting is this is 42 minus 4 plus 12. That's your answer. So, that is 42 plus 8, 50 should be the answer. Option choice B. Try to write as much less as possible. Moving on to the next question, and which is here. Look at this. The A donates a division. This is again the mathematical operation. So, I write over here 15. What is W means minus, 12 T, T means plus, and T 8, and then comes A denotes division, and A 2, and B is multiplication. If you carefully wrote this, these all are the one which you used to do in the third, fourth standard or second standard. So here I notice that this is 4. 4 into 6 is 24. So 24 minus 12 is 12. 12 plus 15 is 27. Option choice A. Let's move on to the next question. And you can see the next question is about the simple Venn diagram, and this type of questions are basically very easy. Now, what I need is figure represents the 3 class youths in a village. Observe the figure and answer and find how many educated youths are poor. How many educated youths are poor? So, what is the but not employed? It is not said. So, it should be the intersection of a triangle and a circle. So, I can see that this 11 intersection of a triangle and circle, this 3 intersection of triangle and circle. Here it is not said that not employed. Not employed, it is not said. Therefore, I can take 3 also. So, the total is 14. Anywhere 14 is there, option A. Let's move on to the next question over here, and which seems to be direction question. A man walks 20 meter north and then he turns right. So, this is what he walks. No. A man walks, let's take the point P, 20 meters north and turns right. This is right, and walks 30 meters. Okay. And then he turns right and walk 35 meters. Right means bottom. So, this is 20 and another 15, that comes 35 meters. He is here. So, I don't need to write down here. I just wanted to indicate that these two are parallel here. 35, 20 plus 15. Now, what is the next one? Walks 35 and then he turns left and walks 15. So, when south, left is our right. So, that is 15, 15 over here, 15 meter. Then he again turns left and walked 15. So, in this case the left is bottom. So, walked 15. Then, so in which direction and how much distance is he from the original place? So, the original place, I can see that this is P and here the end is Q. So, this is east and this is south. So, the direction is this direction is southeast. So, anywhere southeast is there. Southeast, okay. Let's ignore the part over here. So, in which direction and how much distance is he from the original place? So, it is southeast. And now coming to the direct distance here. So, what is the vertical distance? The vertical distance is 15 plus 15, that is vertical distance is 30. And what is the horizontal distance? So that I can find out the diagonal. So the horizontal distance is 30 over here. This is 30 and another 15. The 30 plus 15 is 45. So the horizontal distance is 45. So what is that this distance? Square root of 30 into 45. Here it is 9 into 5 and here it is 3 into 6, that's 3 into 10 or 5 into 6. Uh, 5 into 6. So, 2 5s are there, take out 5 outside, into this 9 is there, take outside, it is become 3. So, you left with 6. So, 15, it should come 15 root 6. Okay. So, maybe somewhere there is some slip in the wording or typing mistake, but my answer has to be, that is 15 root 6 and southeast. That's your answer. So, okay, let's move on. Achha, I took the right direction. I know I slipped here. Instead of left, I taken the right here. Let's take that P is the starting point, 20 meters north over here, and he turns to right and 30 meters, and then he turns to right and walk 35 meters. This is 20 plus another 15. And then he turns left, that means my right, and 15 meters. Okay, and then he turns left, that means upward, and walks 15 meters. So this one 15 meters. So then he again turns left and walked 15 meters. So this one, the left is this part and 15. So this 15 will come over here. This is 15 and they are parallel over here. So now that person is at this place Q. So in which direction? East direction. What is the distance? 30 is the distance. So 30 and east direction. Option choice D. Let's move on to the next, and is here. What is this question? This is about the deduction. Cellulose में all erasers are pens, all E's are P's. Some scales are, no, all pens are scales. This is what the statement is. This is a conclusion. Statement, all pens are scales. All pens are scales. The next one, some erasers are scales. Okay, some erasers are scales or some scales are erasers. Both are same. So your conclusion one, only two statement is there. One, all erasers are pen. Is all erasers are pen? No. Some scales are erasers. Yes, some scales are erasers. Next, all pens are erasers? No. All scales are pens? No. So only two follows. So do we have any option where only two? Only two. Conclusion, only two follows. Option A. Let's move on to the next one, and is here, and we are here. What is it? in the following question, select the odd one pair. Okay, I need to find out the odd one pair. The moment I looked at this 76 and 42, the 42 we know 7 into 6 is 42. So, I don't know whether the same relation exists or not, but it strikes to me that 7 into 6 42. Check this one, 2 and 9, 7 3 is 21 and 9 3 is 27. That means product of the digit is the second number. So, the B is not belongs to the same class. That's all. Next question over here. What is the question? Robust is written in this way and the bone is written in this way. How is rose? So, R is there and the R code is 5 over here. Can I directly take the 5? Look at this one. R is coded as 5. So, here R 5. So, first 5, there is only one option choice C. In the exam, I don't check all the things if I can fix with the one number, one letter. Right, my friends? Moving on to the next. And this is the next question. What is it? In a certain code language, exam this week, I am just writing over here, exams this week, Jo La B. Okay, the week that was is written as PKFULA. Did you notice while writing, this week is there, this week is there. So, which one is common over here? The law is common over here. So, the week and law, this is what the code is. Okay, the next one, when I move forward, was exam good? Was exam good? Did you notice that what is the code over here? That is ZI, BI and FU. Okay. Did you notice over here was and was is common. So, its code must be common. There is only one thing, FU. So, the was code is FU. Now, obviously, that code must be PK, the only word left and only code left. That's right. Okay. Now, moving on to the next one. The was exam is written as this one. Done. So, in that language, La stands for La. This La stands for what? So, we have already identified the La stands for this was week, law. So, the law stands for week, WEEK. So, anywhere option is there? D. B. It's a simply matching here, right? Moving on to the next question, and the next question on your board is this. Look at this one. Find the missing figure. Here is the missing figure. So, what is the connectivity here? I notice that A, B, C, A, B, C, A, B, it should be C. How about the number 3, 3, 2, 4. 3 square is 9, 2 square is 4 and 4 square is 16. 3 cube is 27, 2 cube is 8 over here and 4 cube is 64. So my answer has to be 8C. Do we have any option? 8C? Yeah. Yes, my friends. Hope you are understanding this. I am moving on to the next one, and generally this question comes ordering it. Say order it in any form. That should be logical. So what I see is first it starts with infant, right? 1, and then is become child, so that is 4, and then adolescence, so that is child, that's 5, that is 5, 1 and 5. How many options are there with 1 and 5? I can see that only one option is there, 1 and 5. Why should I go for the remaining part? Because I need to save the time in the exam. Just strike C as your answer. 1 and 5. So not C, B. 1 and 5. B is your answer. That's all. 1 and 5. This one order. Hope you understood it. Okay. So moving on to the next question over here, which is again the deduction. These are the statement: all pens are pencils. All pens are pencils, and all pencils are books. All pencils are books, and some erasers are books. This is books. Some erasers are books. Let's come to the conclusion here. Some books are pens. Some books are pens. That's right. Some erasers are pencil. I don't know. I only know some books are erasers, some erasers are books. But eraser and pencil, I don't know the relation. So do not consider this. All the pencils are pens. No, all pens are pencil, but some pencils are pen. It is saying all pencils are pen. So no. So it's only one follows. Anywhere, only one, option B. Hope you are understanding, my dear friend. So moving on to the next part, and it's this. Look at this one. What figure should come over here? So as I have the supporting figure from here and here, then I will try to come from this. So this is moving towards northeast, and the same thing is rotating towards northwest, and same is rotating towards southwest, and the next one, where should it go? The next part, this corner, this corner, this corner, it should come in this corner. So which one is that? Indicates option D. No, from here it comes over here. That's right, from here it comes over here. From here it should come over here. In that case, option D. So it's a very simple observation. So with this, my dear friends, the entire part is over. The mega mock test, the aptitude part. So with this, I hope that you must have understood it. If you have any doubt, you can raise the question. With this, wish you all the best to all of you. Thank you.